Put those treats over there for later treat reception. We return to Zork. Clear that out. All right. It's been a good, restful weekend so far. I'm like extra hyped up for stream today. It's going to be a good time. Restore. Do we end on Coco? No, we ended on Hell. Oh, right. This thing. Okay. Okay. So let's try to recap what happened last time, because we did have a bit of a breakthrough towards the latter part of the stream last time, if I recall correctly. Let me open up my notebook here. Let's see. Go through these notes of madness. Right, so we did get a new spell. I have that jotted down. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, change shape to that of target creature. We also got this one here, Biebert. Create the illusion of inclement weather. I don't think we've used that one quite yet. We made the kind of magical hot cocoa, which allowed us to, what did that even make us do? We can like phase through time or something now. We can go through, presumably we can go through these little time warp things, right? Something like that. Oh, the weather spell was on the umbrella tree, you're right. Oh, yes, and we got the other scroll. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We picked up another one of these totem things. That's right. Okay, okay. And we used this to be able to get into sort of the back part of hell. That's right. Send spirit through time.
Yes, sir.
Do I need to cast this on here or something?
It won't work like that.
Okay.
You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
On a totem, right. So, I think this is where we kind of got stuck last time, right?
Sir.
On a totem.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, Commander Robbie nailed it. Just in time. Right, so yeah, there's some sort of like step I think that we're missing here. Is the audio coming in hot? Can everyone hear me okay? I think it's just loud in my headset. We can't, so yeah, allegedly we can't just straight up cast it on one of these. It is a
won't
little bit
work
hot,
like
right?
that.
Okay.
You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Okay, that looks a little bit better. Looked like I was kind of competing with it a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It's most of the time the game audio is too quiet, and we got to boost. We got to give it a little boost. This game's coming in nice and hot, which I appreciate because it's a little bit easier to go the other direction. What is this again? This is the
My
ID, right?
student ID. Fortunately, I cast the turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
Yeah, right, okay. That's the ID. We have the little chomper plant there, Snapdragon, I think it was called. This is a hammer, shovel, our map. This letter opener, which still kind of confounds me. These are hot bugs, which we were able to
Look at the way
retain.
my little flying bugs light up. And they're hot. Can you feel it? It's like an oven in there.
So I'll have
I
to
call
keep
them
that in
hot
mind.
bugs.
Hot bugs. And then a sword, obviously. I don't really know what to do with any of that quite yet. These are totems. We can't do anything with them. Can we use a letter opener on them? No. But yeah, these like have somebody trapped inside them, and it again sends spirit through time. Makes it tricky. Maybe we need to like What is it that I'm missing? Let's listen to it one more time here. Right, I can do the quick spell. No, I can't. I have to cast it on the totem anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
You need to cast it on a totem when standing next to a time tunnel. Okay. So this, as far as I'm aware, is a time tunnel. We can't get any closer, I don't believe. This appears to be a punch-in, for what it's worth. Or the closest thing therein. It is selectable. You can see it highlighting there. These are the totems. I can't seem to remove them, because my other thought was like, oh, maybe we can set the totem somewhere else and then cast it on the totem within the scene. But I can't seem to collect any totems here. Maybe there's a further punch-in? That's to go back out to here. Oh, it could be. It could be considered a totem. Yeah, we should give that a shot.
Yes, sir.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Right. Now, as I remember, this gave us the same prompt when we did the other time. Yeah, it was definitely worth a try for sure. We got to keep throwing stuff at the wall here till it sticks, I think. But we have this one here. This is in the Dungeon Master's house. We have one in the Hell area where we found this particular totem. Because my other thought was like, oh, maybe we need to do this kind of where, like, that's near, you know, near maybe where we picked it up or something. But it didn't seem to matter which one we cast it on. I should try that one more time. Apologies for hearing the same prompt over and over again, but...
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we'll try the dragon.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem.
Okay. We'll try one more time the little guy who likes rocks.
It won't work like that.
Okay. So those, and we did just try it on the lantern as well, just in case. Can't go back into the mirror realm again. I think we did what needed to be done there. Just seeing if we read through this on the last stream. But I think that this is a long-winded way. Give us a little kind of backlog on our lantern fellow here. Let's just make sure there's nothing else afoot out here. I don't think so. That was the other part of the... spell scroll that we ended up fixing. Oh, here we go. Hang on, I don't know if we've seen this before. So these are the two folks that are in the totems. Natural and supernatural creatures of Quendor. The common domesticated Brogmoid, who's our rock guy who loves rocks, is a short, squat, and often hairy, though the rarer Brogmoidius C. graphicus or blue-skinned variety is the most often hairless creature. What he lacks in intelligence, the Brogmoid makes up for in stupidity. To be fair, however, there is a kind of bravery born only of extreme stupidity, and this thick, fearless, along with supernatural strength and a loyal nature, makes the Brogmoid the perfect companion in the underground, provided you point him in the right direction. brains in the underground are entirely overrated, as seen in the cases of the flighty Yipless undergroundus, or the wildly neurotic Griff, Lesser Serpentis Canis, which is, I think, the other totem we have, little dragon guy. Both of whom operate from a fearful sensitivity only known to the extremely intelligent, a cowardice that renders both creatures nearly useless in underground adventure. Equally skittish is the, and I think that's where it ends. Okay, so this is just color, I guess. This doesn't really seem to be incredibly helpful. That's that one. Wonder if I missed anything else here. That's kind of why it's helpful to sort of just... So that was the book we just read. Sometimes there's a punch in there, which we are aware of. What are you? Of course, as the reader knows, the three most important artifacts in the Empire have been lost forever. The Coconut of Quendor, the Cube of Foundation, the Skull of York, which we are aware of. I wrote those down in the earlier session. Between them composing all of the knowledge and power of the high, middle, and deep magics that have now been banished from the Empire. Though Ygrel herself is said to have hid the coconut deep in the Great Sea, where only the bravest and most cunning adventurer may find it, i.e. not you, nothing has been heard either of the cube or the skull in many years. Without these treasures, magic will never return to Quendor, and with these treasures, the fate of the Empire lies in the hands of any devil who finds them. On the subject of fondue, however, okay, I want to say we knew about that. This punch in here, I think, is where we put these again. Cocoa. Yeah, this, I think, was to direct our attention to this thing to make the cocoa, I believe. Oh, we might as well hang on to the hot bugs. We don't know when we're going to need them, if we're going to need them again. How is our house? Is it a house that's jumping around? Castle. It's very Monty Python. Don't they float, right?
Hello, this is Shona from Girth Publishing, and we're finishing up the latest edition of Gluttonous Recipes of the Fat and Unemployed, and we seem to have some discrepancy over the specifications for your cocoa.
So that's our hint to make the cocoa, which we have done. Oh, here we go. This looks new. Kingdom, Quendorian. Eastland's rural coastal. Class, Zork, Gothic. Does it say Lou? Ooh. Hard to say. Indeterminate, single. Biped, fortified. Architecturalia. Species name Hugh. Hugh seems very shy, almost nervous, really. Won't let his drawbridge down for a moment. And his moat is looking a little bit yellow. I'm beginning to doubt he can be domesticated at all. Oh, castle watching. Okay, so this is the castle that's jumping around in the background. His name is Hugh. Okay, that was up here, right? Okay. Okay, yep, this is the thing we read that was kind of overseeing the three kinds of magic. I think this is one giant hotspot. Yep, okay. Okay, these are good. I don't normally redo these, but because we found that one... extra book, I figured we'd double check it. Also, we've got fresh eyes right now, which helps quite a bit. Okay, this was our guide to how to do the Snapdragon thing, which we kind of figured out on our own. Oh, nice quiet. Area here. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, okay, I don't know. Where do we go? Where do we even begin? What were our open pieces here? Other than the time travel time portal thing. Did we have anything available? I think we pretty much did everything at the school. The spell lab extension of the school, I think we did everything there. We got the one spell we needed to, and we repaired the other scroll. Pretty good. Hades, we have a time portal to deal with. There's also the mysterious, letterbox. I don't even know if that's anything other than just a joke that it, like, addressed to 666. But that's over there. The monastery. Right, we still need to get up the monastery there. That's a conundrum. Crossroads. I don't know if we have anything open the crossroads. Because we finally did get the umbrella tree to open. That's lovely. Hey, Casey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I actually think this game rules. This is really, really fun. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. It has been really... I think it's been tough, but it's been really fun. It's good tough. And then that brings us back over here again. Let me just pop around the crossroads here and see if there's anything I'm forgetting. That goes down into our, to the underground, which I think we've done everything. This goes right back to the Dungeon Master's place. This one goes back to the school. Again, I think those are pretty much done and dusted. That goes back up to the top where we will perish. This is not making any noise anymore. Therefore, I think we're pretty good. I played the original Zork back in the day and died in the darkness many, 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 many times as a kid. So I had played it before, but I didn't get very far. And then, yeah, this is Zork Grand Inquisitor, which is kind of a Myst style sort of game. But it has a lot, obviously, loads of references. So yeah, I think this is, we did kind of a scrub of this. This all seems above board. The only thing that was kind of odd is if we look up and I try grabbing the rope, it does give us a noise. And I was thinking about this. This is similar to the umbrella tree, which we could also grab and make a noise, but we couldn't do anything to cast a spell on it. The obvious thing to me is to cut the rope, but we just get the same noise. We lay down fire. Letter opener. I think we've tried all of these. Snapdragon? I don't know if I tried that. No. So maybe that suggests... I don't think we have anything that would... touch rope. Because if we go up, we die. But this does not really... doesn't really give us anything. Nom approves. Yeah. But yeah, this game's really fun. It's got like a really good sense of humor, and yeah, it's been challenging in a good way. It's been a good challenge. I have no idea what to do here. This really does make me think that this is like I'm supposed to take this rope somehow, but I just simply do not. Like, why can't we cut it? I wish it would tell me why, other than just give me a rope sound. Must you give me rope sound? Because if I save here, just save over the spot. We just perish. And this is a little, like, speaking of the text adventure, if you die, it gives you a text adventure death, which I think is very cool. That's a nice touch. You have been totemized. But we're doing pretty good on points. This is actually the first time we've died in a while. So we've moved up to Assistant Sorcerer. We were, I think, in the 200s last time I looked. 419 is pretty good. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep this in the back of our minds because it must be something. And this is all just a hotspot to look upwards. There's nothing in here anymore. This is where we got the subway token. Let's move back down into the underground. But yeah, it's just a bit odd. And it highlights like it's an, you know, an item. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like I don't think we have a spell that would make sense. Very odd. Very odd. I think we're maybe just like an item away from that or something. Or maybe it's a total nothing. It's possible that it, in fact, is absolutely nothing, and I shouldn't waste my time on it. Okay. So let me make a new list of to-dos here because I think we may have crossed off all the previous ones. Spell and umbrella we did. The monster and the letterbox, we did the monster. Letterbox still question mark. The bees are done. The magic door done. So yeah, we're down to the vent. I guess we could look at the vent. Again, it's hard not to think that the vent and the rope are tied together somehow, but at the same time, you know, that might just be convenient. But I'd really love to do something here.
Just a suggestion. Next time you decide to throw a sword straight up into the air, take a step back before it lands.
We did find out, I think, a session or two ago. That's like a really funny voice line. But yeah, again, don't know what the story is there. Like, some of these things sort of make sense to, like, maybe you could hook onto this or something with a hammer and pull yourself up, but it kind of seems like it's really far up there, so I don't really know. I think we've tried everything on it. Hot bugs. Hot bugs, save me. So yeah. I think there's anything else even in here. Head to Hades here quick. I could take the quick thing, but we'll take the subway for effect. Yeah, I was kind of excited to hear that as well, Casey. And that actually reminds me, I need to add the version number to that leaderboard. I was not around a computer at all yesterday, so I didn't get around to it. But yeah, maybe we'll see some crazy upgrades in that speedrun soon. Made me want to go run it again as well. It's a good video game. Is there anything? I think that's a hammer. I think we could. It was pretty much just to hold. Hold the scratch card early on. I don't know if there's anything else really here. Hotspot sweep, kind of, yeah. I'm kind of taking just a little spin around here. Just to see if anything was missed. I might have missed something. I've got a fresher pair of eyes today. Gonna make sure if I start to fade a little bit, I'm gonna take a break, get a little caffeine, rushing through these bones, and do what we gotta do. Okay, so this is the other part of Hades. We managed to get through here.
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
That Charon guy'll roll just about any moron across the river.
I don't know if there's anything else really to do with this person. Boom, boom. This is still selectable and a punch-in, so this is, again, quite interesting. Don't know what to do with it. There's our other time traveling thing. Did I do a full sweep in here, actually? Because this is obviously a fairly wild background. I don't even know exactly what we're looking for. Obviously a punch in there for the portal. That's to go back to the previous area, and that's sort of 360. I wonder if we need a third one before we can actually interact with it. I mean, I assume that these are tied to the 3 missing items. Like the cube, the skull, and the coconut. Because each of those, well, with the exception of the cube, I guess, is tied to a date. Like a year at least. So maybe we use those time things to go back to where they were last seen or something. So it sort of suggests the possibility that there's a third one for the cube or whatever. I don't know where these go. But again, I think the really frustrating part here is that
Yes, sir.
we'll get the same thing
It
on
won't
these.
work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
So I would call this standing next to a time tunnel. That's what I'm going to say, right? This is standing next to a time tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Cast it on a totem with 2 totems. Maybe even 3.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Try the other totem. This one's
It
interesting
won't
because
work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
this is the totem we picked up here, basically. I think we will try Commander Rob's suggestion as well, just for clarity.
It won't work like that.
Okay.
You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Could very well be a totem. I'm on board with that thought. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why this isn't working exactly. My best guess is that there's another step that needs to happen. Like maybe we haven't set the flag to be able to use these. Because incredibly literally, I suppose, we are standing next to a time tunnel casting that spell on a totem. Like it like can't work any other way, I don't think. So that does make it seem like we're maybe have to do something else before we can do this. Let me see, is there anything else to really write down here? I guess let me add time tunnel to our to-do list. Time tunnels ×2. So we have time tunnels in the vent, and I'm gonna leave letterbox on here, even though I don't quite understand what good this or what this is. It's just odd to me that there's a punch-in. I find that interesting. Is there anything else to do? I guess we should maybe check out the school one more time. Maybe I'm forgetting something there. Can we? Okay, let me try one other thing. Can we just like slice this sucker open? Maybe we just need to, you know, make it wide enough to get in there. Guess not. Map. shovel, dig it out. Dig in! We use bugs. Hammer it open. Boom. The one thing I did notice too when we were just peeking through stuff, this says 966.
My student
right?
ID. Fortunately, I cast the turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
966 is the same date, according to my notes here, as the coconut's last seen date, 966 GUE. Oh, would that suggest that maybe it's at the in here? No, I don't know. Let's see. I guess that's a lead. We were gonna head back there anyway. Boom. Boom. Well, let's save the money on the return here. So if we cast this on these folks.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
If I go back here and then try to get on, we get a free ride because we appear to be one of the employees. The other thing that's occurring to me now, right? There's the letter box. We have a letter opener. Are we missing a letter? How do we get a letter there? How does a letter get delivered? Or is it all nothing? Is it all for nothing? None of it makes sense. Okay. Map. Let's go to school for a little bit. Time to get learnt. I'm gonna pull the hot bugs out because the hot bugs are the new goop. They're my large item that will more obviously highlight things to me. All right, the grass. Careful with the grass. I think these just exist for death. I don't think that there's anything else we can do with them. I don't believe. We dig? No. Sword? No. Very, very mysterious. Okay, so we're in the school now. Okay, this was done. This was how we got the lockers to open. I think this is just a joke. I guess it's a little bit of lore as well with the name. This is the hint around the vending machine and the lockers again. This is just a note that says Mike's pants. You love to see that. Alarm system is down. Can everyone please try and cheer him up? So I want to say that we've dealt with that. Obviously we've got in here. So this is how we got the scratch ticket. Everything else was empty, so I'm under the impression that's good. This is how we got our money. That is done. There's no more hotspots in here. This is how we got our cola. That has also been done. We did the Blam Classic. I don't know if these other ones are more interesting, but these are set. This was, yes, our little vending machine stuff here to get the Zork rocks, which again played into the lockers, and then additionally we managed to get all of these other kind of doors open at a certain point. So I think this is complete. Yeah, unless there's something else in one of the lockers.
Search out the time tunnels.
I found them.
This is the sole purpose for which we built them eons ago. This has been an emergency magicatronic message from the Enchanter's broadcasting system. This has not been a test. If this had been a test, an annoying tone would have sounded. The tone would have sounded very much like this.
An annoying tone. Should I maybe open up that bottom locker again? Maybe there's something in here. Just to make sure it's there, I guess? Got some money, right? That's this one? Is there anything else in here? So this is how to use the spell lab. We've done this. It's too bad that we don't have the Blorple spell because that is the best name. But Beebert's good. It's no Blorple, but... Again, just more information about the magics stuff. It doesn't really seem imperative. Time travel for dummies. Okay, maybe this will actually help us this time around. We'll read it again. Lord Dimwit Flathead himself hired a team of 12,000 specialists to trace the labyrinth of the time tunnels underneath the Great Underground Empire. Oh, GUE. Okay, Great Underground Empire. The model they presented him with looked so awfully like a great ball of spaghetti that the meeting was terminated and dinner was served. The report, a meticulous tracing of temporal lateralism in the Great Underground Empire with Marinara, is still available in libraries and restaurants today. If there are a great many temporal passages in the Empire, only a handful have ever been accessed, and none have been successfully navigated by corporal living bodies. Only spirit forms are able to use the time tunnels, and an interesting effect happens when they do. Their spirit assumes a physical form. Of course, no actual physical objects can be brought through a time tunnel due to the law of time tunnels, presumably. So it's really interesting, right? Because I guess we're not dead. Do we have to be dead to do this? Are these folks dead? I guess they're totemized, right? What happens if I do this here?
It won't work like that.
Yeah.
You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding what a totem is. I thought these were totems, but... Simplify instructions, please. Boom, 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 boom. 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 I don't know. Separate the energies of different magics.
Awesome.
Have we used that one yet? Because I feel like we have not. Alright, since we're over here... hang on, which one was 966? It was the coconut. Show me coconut, please. That's cube. Oh, jeez. It's this one.
You must find the Coconut of Quendor. It contains the magic knowledge of the Circle of Enchanters, knowledge enough to fill an entire coconut, hidden before magic was banished from the realm. It holds the power of high magic and makes, I'm told, one heck of a pina colada. The wizard Yigale set sail into the great sea with it in 966 GUE. It was never heard from again.
Okay. So GUE, I guess, is Great Underground Empire. So maybe that's not as crazy as I once thought it was. Because I was like, oh, GUE tech, but I guess that's Great Underground Empire tech. Like the school name. Anything else we can do here? No, this is pretty much locked in. So this is the spell lab. Our fancy new bridge we made. These are all of the little machines that can be used to make magic, but we only have Bebert scroll sheets. I don't think there are any other scrolls. We've got a couple random ones here, but I think these are just for show. Make them look used, right? It also doesn't seem like, yeah, we can pick anything up. This is a pretty handy machine, this spell checker. Yes, I can show off the spells. So here's our high spells. Separate the energies of different magics, create a bridge over a body of water, make caster more attractive to other creatures, and create the illusion of inclement weather. On the next page, we have our middle spells. Open locked or enchanted doors. Simplify instructions. We have a missing spot here. And then send spirit through time. Finally, our deep spells. Turn purple things invisible. Cause vegetation to grow. Change shape to that of target creature. And then another missing spot. These are kind of two missing spells. I have one quick idea, actually. Now that we've kind of gone through here. I don't know if I tried this last time. And that's good to know, yeah. If I have to consult you, I will. I have one thought that might be... that might work. I actually have two thoughts now that I'm starting to cook here. I don't think any of these are going to work, but... And I also might have done this before, but I don't remember.
Snavig.
But if we snavig... Can we snavig this guy? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Try something else here. I was thinking that because we can't be alive or whatever when this happens, right? Maybe I need to take the form of, say, this skeleton thing here. Like, quickly rush into the back of the, like, through the gate and then try to do the casting. Because maybe the problem is that I'm, like, I have to be a spirit or something like that. I don't know. Although that's kind of how we solved this initial puzzle of how do we get through the doors, but we'll give it a shot, right? So if I run up here and I say Snavig. And I go into here. Okay, so it automatically changes me back to normal when I've come through here. Yeah, it's sort of annoying, but we can try it once again with these folks.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
Overdale.
Yeah, so no matter what, when I come through here, I've retained, I go back to normal. So there's no gaming it through the gate here. Yo, Mesta. Thank you very much. A good Zork's day to you as well. Oh, Bradil.
Don't even start with a Sparky.
Is there maybe more behind here that I didn't realize? I guess we might as well try to exhaust all options, right? Okay, no, this is totally not a thing anymore. This is a pretty good line, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. I am not impressed. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Overdale.
Okay, so we can't cast it on that either. I think we can only cast...
Gold. Adam.
Oh, not that.
Overdale.
This on this guy.
So tell us, what time do we get off work?
We just need to take a long, cold shower. Together. Don't even start with a Sparky.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sure. Just dig into the old inventory. Something's gotta work.
What are you, stupid?
Okay. Okay, well there goes my two ideas. I was like, maybe we can kind of like get into a state where we appear to be dead and then try the gate. Does not seem to be the case.
Overdale.
This is not a creature, right?
Yegram.
Is this purple? Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Is it locked? Oh, I really thought that. I was like, wow, this is really stupid. I just never tried unlocking the gate. But it's not locked. Do I need to insert money? It's annoying that you can't even talk to these guys anymore. It's just kind of like they're just sitting there in your inventory.
Rock.
Rock. Well, I have to say, I am a little stuck at the moment.
Jabbing.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but
Let's
you're
head back
still
to
not
the
getting
main area
by.
here. It is difficult to try to figure this part out, getting through here with the double vision. Okay. I'm gonna add the rope to my list as well. I don't want to forget about the rope. It might not be anything. Keep the rope written down at least. We haven't been to the dam in a minute. Maybe there's something I missed in the dam. I think we kind of did a good job with the dam, but just to be sure, I should check. Oh yeah, I don't have anything in the fridge right now, iDoc, sorry. I need to update that. Updated now. How disappointing was that, that blue crush drink? Unfortunate. There we go. Okay, so this was where we created this letter opener that continues to confound me. That's how we made the letter opener. No in between. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It was definitely on the bad side. This punch-in is where we got the goop, the moss, before, which we have used. Get my hot bugs out here. Hot bugs for the hot spots, if you know what I mean. Nuclear reactor wastewater. It did have a strong sort of Drano kind of thing going on. $783. Does 783 mean anything to us? No. 948, 966. And the other one is the card game. So I think this is pretty much clear. I don't know if there's anything in here that is even selectable anymore. I think this is... We can kind of check this area off, I think, now. Been to Hades. Obviously, the monastery, I don't think we can do anything there at the moment. I guess I'll check the monastery and see if there was any, like, hotspots missed. I can't imagine that there is. But I've been wrong before. So over here we can't even do anything else, right? This is literally just kind of the rest of the platform. Obviously the map to move around, and that is to continue down the platform, to which that is what it looks like. That's all we've got. Okay, we head this way. The up part allows us to look up here, which we're aware of. There's a map, kind of quick travel area. That's basically it. I don't think we can even do anything here. So go back down. This is obviously a hotspot. That's one we're aware of. And the only thing that does anything is the sword. It just kind of gives us a funny thing. I guess last time the sword gave us a funny thing was for the umbrella plant.
Just a suggestion. Next time you decide to throw a sword straight up into the air, take a step back before it lands.
And in that case, we needed to cast a spell on it. I mean, maybe we have to cast a spell on this. Is there anything that makes any sense? Is it locked? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Cause vegetation to grow. Is there something growing in it, maybe? No. That would be kind of nice. It would kind of grow out of that. Is it a creature? No. The bridge over water thing seems interesting because there is a puddle of water down here, which makes me believe briefly that like maybe you could make a bridge up or something, but I think we've tried that one before. Separate everything. Yeah. Longest storm .mp3 ever. I think I'm gonna go and just try. I don't know if I've done a full sweep of everything on that rope. That rope is really bugging me. I'm like, if we had a rope, maybe we could do something. Do you know what I mean? Why is it letting me click on it? And I can't do anything. It's like the same exact thing. Like, is there another way to interact with this? Because the rope on this screen and far below it sends us upwards. So let's do it. We knew that this one wouldn't work because we've done it 100 times. I think we have done maybe everything on the rope here, but I'm also going to do the spells too, just in case. Wait, could I do the bucket? Is there anything with the bucket that I could... No, the bucket's not selectable, right? Okay. Now let's try some spells here. Again, this one doesn't make any sense. I don't think any of these actually make any sense. Bee-bird. Bee-bird.
Kindle. Yes, sir.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time
I
cone.
was like, oh, here we go. No.
Egram. Zork. Magic.
Turn me into a rope. I'm the rope now. Okay, so we've officially exhausted everything on everything. I guess I could use coin. No. Okay, that's fine. At least we know that literally nothing can be done here. Yeah, and then there's no other hotspots at all. Like literally at all. It's literally look up at the rope. Yep, and that's still the rope. Boy, that's a generous hotspot, huh? Exit to die. Can't turn. Or head back down. What is it? What is it that I'm missing right now, I wonder?
This sword appears to be of elven workmanship. Standard adventurer wear. You know the type.
I'm assuming we never really needed to combine any items, but I'm assuming this is how we would do it, right? Boy, this is a really weird spot. We checked here, right? Nothing hidden in the underground over here. No, all good. Right, and this is where we can put the shovel back if we wish to. It's a little itty bitty shovel. It doesn't look like there's anything on this screen.
That's an eggplant. Do you get it?
God.
Eggplant? No? All right.
Here we go again. It's interesting we can click on this. This does not appear to have anything. Have we done, oops, have we done a full scope of that? I've noticed this a couple times. I don't think anything has come of it. There's no noise that it makes, which makes me think that it just is there. I guess I could throck that. We throck this? Have we done it? I don't think we've had any. We've done nothing, right? we haven't pushed the game forward at all. Okay. What was that? They just turned color for a moment? Rock. Okay. Maybe that's just for fun?
That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant? No? All right. That's an eggplant. Do you get it? Eggplant?
Okay, so we can't do anything there. I don't know if there's anything even left on this screen here. This was the Snapdragon screen.
That's an eggplant. You get it? Eggplant? No? All right.
These are all set as well. That was to get the other scroll. These are here. And we find ourselves back here again. Our old buddy, the time tunnel. Read off the list I'm keeping of the puzzles you have us. Yes, of course, of course. I've got... In fact, what I'll do is I'll put them up in the little box above so we can all follow along. Will this break anything if I do this? Okay. It's a little large, but it'll work. Yeah, that's the list. Beat game. So I have... I'll just do like open threads. Do something like this. I'll fix the formatting here shortly. I have the rope. I'll put a question mark next to it. We have the 2x time tunnels. We have the vent, the letterbox. That is what I have jotted down currently. Just checking to see, do I have anything else written down in here? Like, obviously, we're aware of the cube, the skull, and the coconut. But that's not necessarily part of the list. That's tied into the time tunnels. Probably don't need these anymore. Get rid of those. Okay, right, so that puts us back to here again. That's just to punch into the book. I don't think there's anything in this book. This basically goes over the fact that he loses his magic and then suddenly it comes back and then heads up to the overground with his lamp to try to, like, speak with Yannick or whatever, and presumably that's when he gets stuck in the lamp or something. Check that. This section is so crazy. Hey there, Archie. Howdy, howdy. No worries at all. Thanks for popping in at the very least. Appreciate the good luck. I'm very stuck right now. But I believe. Alright, so... I guess... I mean, we tried everything on the rope. So I'm going to kind of, like, put a pause on the rope section for a bit. The vent, again, we also tried everything on. It's hard not to think that they're connected somehow, so I'm going to leave those to the side. We have the time tunnels. We're here right now. And then the letterbox thing, I don't even know if that's an open thread or not, but that is sort of a weird detail that the game has that feels like it's intentional. Like every single punch-in we've had has at least given us some lore or something. I guess it could be a joke. So I don't know. Again, I'm trying not to overthink it. So maybe I guess we turn our attention to the time tunnel, right? Is there a different part of this that I haven't clicked on? I think it's literally just this section in the middle here. It's gotta be a magic thing. Send spirit through time makes too much sense, I guess. Have to cast it on a ton.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tome.
Yeah. And it does not work by casting on the actual totems that we have standing next to the time tunnel. On either case. I've done that till the cows have come home. Maybe we have to do something else with the totems, and we need to activate them or something like that. We have to maybe like lock some. You know, maybe there's like a preparation that we must do before before we're able to cast it on them.
Jamming.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, again, I could probably accept the fact that it's like maybe there's another step I need to take and this is just behind kind of a flag or something. You know, or maybe I'm missing a spell or something. You know, some sort of step here, even though that we're kind of following this seemingly to the T. But that would suggest that there's some sort of way, I guess, to get into the monastery, right? Like, I don't really know how else this works. It's kind of the only place on our list right now where we've not done a single thing, right? Like in every other location, we've managed to solve some puzzles. We've managed to interact with people, like other creatures. We've, you know, gained access to secret areas, be it the lab or the, I don't know, like inside the house at the Dungeon Master's place, and like, you know, we did the dam puzzle at the dam. Hades, we worked our way all the way back. The crossroads, I mean, I guess we could check the crossroads, like actual underground, but I guess here was, you know, that area was just like kind of how you got in. And it also gives you a hint of how to do the scratch ticket, I suppose. Or that it exists, I suppose. I don't know. That could be it, I guess. Maybe there's something down here that we haven't done yet. So it's the same map as always. There's the punch in here. Let's see if there's anything, oops, selectable here, but I don't think so. But this is like the ad for the scratcher ticket, which is how we get to the Hades stuff. Actually, no, it's how we get the money, which we have. Feel the heat and win big. Play Old Scratch. Brave souls wanted. So yeah, as you can tell, we do have that exact bag of Zork bucks. What I like to call Zork bucks. But otherwise, you can kind of see there's not a lot in the way of interactivity here. Obviously, the map. Have I ever gone over here and tried to... Yeah, there's nothing here, right? And this is a cutscene, so we lose our cursor for that, so we can't interact. So if we head here, we can continue going up the stairs, which takes us to the actual underground, like, fast travel point. Which is to hit that button there. And then here we are. Or we can enter and oops, go back into it. So that, to me, that's covered. We did it. I might have to take a hint here because I kind of don't know what else I can do in this position because I guess the thing is that I don't feel like I've missed like a hotspot, it appears. Like, I think everything is available, presumably, to me, but I'm maybe missing a trick on, like, what to interact with something else, but I really have done my best to be thorough here. You know, we've gotten to that point in the playthrough where we've gotten so stuck that I truly have done everything on everything just to make sure these things are ironed out. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we can go up here or something will fall out of here. You know, like, I feel like we're like an item away or a spell away from doing a thing. So that's what makes this a little bit tricky. An idea for a really broad hint. Yeah, go for it, Galaxy. I'll take a broad hint. So I've used about everything with everything here. The puzzle I need to solve most imminently or immediately is not on the list. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, that gives me something to chew on then. I wonder what it is. But not time tunnels, not rope, not vents, not letterbox. So what else can we push forward then? Becomes the next bit. I mean, I guess the only other things... With this guy... Who's like, go find the things, but he mentions the time tunnels, though. Those damned time tunnels. We did explore this. I mean, we don't have another scroll that's just out and about, right? I don't know. That's a really interesting piece of information to get. Because that basically does mean that I'm missing something. Just checking these again. Been a while. So I wonder if I wrote something off a little bit too early. What do we have? What do we even have here? What haven't I done? Oops. Like, the spell lab, I don't think there's any open threads there. Roads. I guess I just made an assumption that it would be in here only because there's so much. There's so many things in the school. Let me... We have a Bonnie treat, right? We got some Bonnie treats. We're about to hit an ad. Yeah, we've got 2 treats from Osaku here. So why don't we take a quick break? This will be a really quick one. I'm just going to get up and go get the dog quick. We'll give Bonnie some treats and we'll think about this. Give me just a moment. I'll see you on the other side of the BRB. Alrighty, folks. Bonnie has arrived. We have 2 treats coming in from Osaku. There's one. And number 2. Thank you very much for the treats. It's a really nice day out today. So she has been just sitting in the sun, being a little sun potato. And off she goes, yeah. All right. There I am. All right. Oh yeah, I just navigated to the screen quick because it doesn't have any sound. Which is kind of nice when we are running the soundtrack in the back. Okay, so yeah, I got up, I had a little snack, got the dog. And I really have no idea. So feel free to hit me with another broad hint galaxy if you'd like. I am, it's been a while since I've felt this stuck in something. Usually I can kind of like nudge a couple other things along and that will loosen stuff up a little bit. I'm guessing that this might be something that was dropped in like a lore drop and I've just now forgotten it or something. Like I'm missing maybe an obvious sort of thing here. Okay. So I've kind of made a little bit of a... I don't think we've used Voxum on anything. I've mentioned that a couple times where I'm like, I wonder when that will click in here. I also thought that we hadn't used this one, but Commander Up kept me honest. We did use this one to get the scroll there. This one, I guess we haven't really used either. We can use it on one of the creatures, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So I guess Voxum... Obadil. It's like, what's the pronunciation? Obadil. Those might be in our wheelhouse here to think about. Technically, this hasn't been used yet. Although I think this has to be related to time tunneling, I would think. Unless we're gonna send that 2-headed thing through time and space, which could be kind of funny. I guess we should try that out. Snavig, we have used. Throck, have used. Till quite literally death. Purple things we've done. Used Kendall. Rezrov. Seemingly powerful spell that we've only gotten to use a couple times. We have used it. This has gotten our money's worth out of that one as well. All right. All right, so I think first order of business here as we try to knock this thing out. Let's begin where where we can, I guess, take a look at a few different things at once. So I think I'm going to go back to Hades again. Not only because the soundtrack is a doozy, but because I think these are where the creatures are, you know? So I think I've tried this before. That doesn't appear to work on this guy. I think it's just the hand. Do-do-do-do-do. That should work. And we know if we do...
Yes,
We
sir.
could try this, I guess.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
I suspect that that's not what we need to do. It's probably not this puzzle or this spell. We'll try it anyway for completeness, but...
Snavig.
And if we do Snavig, we get the I'm not impressed bit, I believe. We still give him a coin. Okay. Boom. Okay. We swap back here. I wonder if this has something to do with this. I guess this could technically be open. There's a random thing about hypnotizing yourself, and then this is about the coconut, I think. Yeah. Pull a coconut from his mouth. What vile menace inhabits the Isle of the Damned?
Awesome.
Can't use the phone anymore. I also need to think about what separating different kinds of magic. So I guess the high magic from middle or lower, whatever it's called. Like earth magic from whatever.
Awesome. Awesome.
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
That Charon guy'll roll just about any moron across the river.
Yes, dude.
Haven't you heard a word?
Okay, so that doesn't do anything. We know that this does work. Like, you can cast this.
So tell us, what time do we get off work?
We just need to take a long, cold shower. Together.
But it seems to just be a joke because I don't think anything really happens here.
Overdale.
So tell us,
Because that just plays that scene. If we do anything else, they switch back to normal again.
haven't you heard?
Let's see. So I don't know if it's that. We maybe... Is there magic imbued in this thing?
Awesome.
No. So we can just open and close as usual.
Haven't you heard a word?
Boom, boom, boom. We cast it on this or something because it's blue?
Blue glow. Sweet Yorick! Don't you know what it means when an elven sword glows blue? I don't know what it means in elven, but to us it means danger! A letter opener. What strange device is this?
Oh, also I misread that too. The item slash spell. So that also brings onto the page items. So we've used, I think, everything on here except for the letter opener. Everything else has had a purpose so far. So letter opener.
Oh, sure. Just dig into the old inventory. Something's gotta work.
That's the
What are
hope.
you, stupid?
It seems that I am. Once beyond the gates, no one returns from Hades. Oh, that's new. Well, okay, temp workers can leave, but no one else. Okay, so this was supposed to give us the hint, I guess, to shapeshift back into... into those other guys. Yeah, okay. Okay, so little did I know I had solved that puzzle without even knowing that was a blocker. I was just like, look at us, we don't have to pay. Little did I know you couldn't pay.
Traffic.
Okay, so that doesn't change anything. So yeah, to basically cross back over, we need to turn into the other, like these two. Additionally, they don't have anything. They don't have anything special for us.
Haven't you heard a word we've said?
And that
That's
just wore off.
correct.
Golly. Okay, alright, so maybe it's not here. Maybe it's not here.
Now you look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
Yeah, we're well past going around this person, that's for sure. Hey, Stripes. Happy Easter. Happy Zork Day. Zork Sunday. You're joining us. With very stuck woofs right now. I didn't know if he'd say something else, considering he was just like, you can't do that. And we did it anyway. Alright, this letter opener. I have to believe. Can we insert the letter opener in here? No. Are there any letters to open? Maybe there's a letter in the house. The letter opener is kind of interesting because it's not like we're gonna have to cut anything. You know what I mean? It's like the part that it's sharp doesn't really seem important to us.
He knows you're here. I think he just doesn't like you.
I was curious if there's a, can we do anything with this? Can I turn into that? Oh, can I turn into that guy? He doesn't like me. Hang on, let's make him like me.
Overdue.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Dark Shocks, welcome in. Holy cow. Welcome in, Dark Shocks and fellow raiders. Welcome to Zork Sunday. Oh my good.
Dark Shocks just raided with
Wow, I've never gone inside him before. This is pretty gross.
What a way to play in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Very kind of you to raid over. I hope you had a great stream. Everybody should go follow Dark Shocks. I think most of us probably are. But if you're not, you're missing out. Yes, we're playing Zork Grand Inquisitor. I have been stuck for like, I don't know, almost 2 hours at least now. And we've just, right now, had our breakthrough. So you played us into the next section here. Terrific stuff. Thank you very much. And yeah, this is sort of the first... Well, I played the original Zork when I was much younger. I was very bad at it. Died a lot. Didn't get very far. Enjoyed it for what it was worth. Good old text adventure. But yeah, this came up on the wheel, so we're playing through Grand Inquisitor for the first time, and it's very good. Oh, let's go. This used to be an archipelago as well. Oh, okay. It's definitely like kind of a missed Seventh Guest-esque type of deal, isn't it? In terms of how it operates, I guess. Probably nothing like it otherwise. Favorite Zork game. It's really good. I can see why people will like this one. It's very, very fun. Is Zork Week officially at an end? Yes, today is the last day of what we pitched once as Wheel Week, but it turned into Zork Week. I hope people are okay with that. I've had a blast with Zork so far, so it's been a good time. But yes, this will be our last week of Zork Day. We'll go back to normal speedrunning I'm also playing Gabriel Knight 3 for anybody new to the channel. We'll return to that on Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday will be probably Drifter and Gabriel Knight 3. And then presumably we'll be back to more Zork. I don't think we're beating it today. Unless something surprising happens. But we'll be back to Zork on Sunday again. Missed so much. Yeah, sorry. The VODs will be up if you're really interested in it. This will get clipped out as its own little playthrough. But Zork has been very good. Very, very good so far. Okay, so to get the Raiders up to speed here. This is, I think, my third session? No, it must be... Yeah, it's my third session. We've gotten through a decent-ish chunk of the game. I guess probably easier if I show you my inventory. This is kind of what we're working with here. And here's our spell list. We've, I think, got everything other than this missing spot and this missing spot. We've got all 4 of these little suckers in here. And yeah, there's a couple things, I guess, you can see up top sort of what I was kind of trying to work with a little bit in terms of things that haven't really made sense. I did not realize that this was a puzzle. I thought this was a joke, and I shouldn't have. But we've just gotten access to the inside of the castle that's been dancing around in the in the background for quite a long time. So now that's sort of where we are now. So we're going to do a little exploring. So we can look up, it looks like. I saw an up in here somewhere. Okay, into this like little heartbeat thing. What is this? Oh, activate time tunnels. Okay, so I was right. We have all these time tunnels, can't do the thing it's telling us to do. And I had thought, like, I guess there's like... I figured there was a step or some sort of flag that needed to be set beforehand. Turns out I was right. Narwhal?
Narwhal.
Good name. Okay, so that completes that. That's great. You love to see a little narwhal in here. Let me get my hot bugs to find my hot spots. What do you got? So that is just back up to the heart. This is a punch-in down here. I'll have a look at that shortly. Is there anything else in here? I guess not. Pretty straightforward little room. This does not appear to even be a hotspot. Okay. Okay, that's this. Thought that this like kind of pillar thing might be explorable because you can see it switches right about there, but it's just that cutscene here. Is this literally it? I mean, it's huge. I'm not trying to undersell this. I thought there'd be a bit more. All right, so based on these little things here, perhaps this is where we put our 3 magic items. The cube, the skull, the coconut. Perhaps. I completely agree, Galaxy, because I tried to be as, like... It sort of was, like, really... We were doing exactly what he was saying, right? Like, if... Again, let's just hear it one more time.
It won't work like that. You need to cast it on a totem while standing next to a time tunnel.
Which we have done. But yeah, it should say activated. An activated time tunnel, maybe. Something like that. Anyway, let's do it. Alright, cool. So there's our time tunnel. I'm going to make a save here. Time tunnel.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're likely to come out pureed on the other side.
Right, okay, so now we actually have to do the thing that we wanted to do here. So send spirit. Do I have to pick a particular... Okay, so we're sending the dragon through. I don't know if it does need to be 1-to-1 or not. Or if there's a better choice in certain places.
Hey, that's the White House, isn't it?
Oh yeah, from the first game.
Before it was condemned.
Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, so we can... Looks like we can, west of house, exactly. It's over here.
Don't touch me. I don't need whatever you are, dragging me around with your clammy paws or claws or what kind of thing are you, anything?
I am the great dragon of the Empire. Beware the flames of my wrath.
Ah, throw it on your tail.
Okay.
Where are you taking me? What will we be doing? Does it involve extreme darkness, explicit danger, or untamed underground animal life?
Oh, jeez. I really hope not.
Does that mean we can take this?
Sorry, I'm wedged in here too tightly.
I understand.
Okay, so presumably I can turn that off and on. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Do we have any... Okay, so we have a new inventory. Ooh, this is kind of neat, huh? Okay, so these are actually not even clickable anymore, but this one continues to go off and on, I guess.
Sorry, pal. I can fly, I can complain, I can breathe fire. Okay, maybe I can't breathe fire, but I sure as Hades can't pull these boards off either.
I wonder if the other guy can pull off boards? Do we have to do something like that? Is this a situation where...
With all due respect, I'm afraid that my hyperneurotic tendencies sort of mandate a strict adherence to state and federal law.
Oh, look at this. It's a letter. It's a letter addressed to the exact letterbox that I've been losing my mind about for a long time. Exciting. Hey, Mike. Can we go any further west of house here? I think this is all part of that punch-in, right? Yeah. Can we go this way? Okay, that's where... So I can do that. Okay. So we have to kind of select our crew specifically. Oh, Glorf!
Hey, the spell fairy left us another present.
Glorf. Yes, okay. Excellent. We are Glorfin. We are big Glorfin now. Incredible work. Okay. Oh, I'm all fired up now, people. Hey, Finesse.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's send this guy there. Oh, this is kind of fun. I like this idea. Being able to sort of have people with different abilities. Oh, he's tiny.
Hello? Hello up there. Why you never talk to Brog?
Okay, so yeah, he's not flying, I guess,
Brog
right?
no like it here. Brog teeny bit scared.
Hang in there, Brog.
I'm the bickering torch. That's what they call me anyways. I prefer to call myself a grande queso. Alright, but first sign of a brew and I'm doused, you hear me? Out like a light.
Okay.
I'm the flickering torch. I do flicker, and that's okay. I'm afraid of dark caves, and I've accepted that about myself. I'm hearing that you really enjoy rocks.
Brog eat rocks.
Okay, so we've got...
Funny torch.
Alright, cool. We've got 2 torches. El Grande Queso.
Everyone likes the flickering torch better than me.
Board's hurting house. Leave house alone, Nails.
Cool. We've got a board now.
Big toothpick. Good for pebbles in teeth.
Yeah, it appears so, Mike. Undoes is just walking around in the nude right now every time he has to take a...
Was that it, Brew? Is this a dark cave?
To take
Did
an
you
inventory
hear
out.
one word I said to you? See ya, pal. I'm doused.
We're quite a team, aren't we, you and I wouldn't miss this for the world. As long as you're in this dank hole, I'll be burning right beside you every second of the way. Not a flicker in sight, my thick friend. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not becoming cold-tempered.
Alright, let's make a save here, I guess. I don't know if we're supposed to use the light beforehand, or if... Okay, we automatically get light. That's good. So this is where we came from, presumably? Rocks.
Creamy quartz filling. Brog favorite flavor.
I have to remember, too, that there's a possibility, right? I need to switch back to the dragon. What is this? Okay. No idea yet.
Yuck. No eat egg. Brog like rocks. Yuck. Gooey grew egg.
Oh, a grew egg, huh? Why can't I see over here, huh? Alright, well, we got you your rock.
Yeah, no.
Multiple egg? Oh, we have all the eggs. Alright, I feel like we should probably leave, I guess. Can't use the eggs over here, can I?
Brog no dumb. That dumb.
Can we keep the eggs? Ooh, what is that over there? Hello?
No.
Okay.
No work.
No work? What are you?
Brog like wood no talk much better.
We're cooking eggs? Oh, cooking.
Brog not like eggs in a can. Brog not like them. Brog am.
What is this puzzle here? What are we doing? Oh, the egg is a different color.
Yuck. gooey Gruig.
Go ahead, use me. Why should you be any different?
Ooh, big shiny thing. Brog, get inside.
Okay. What a complete opposite of how the game has been for a long time. Oh wait, no, we don't have any things. What are things? I see. Okay, so do they hold on to their things? What am I doing? I'm going here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, pal. I can fly. Oh, jeez, what if someone's in the house? I don't want to get caught. Oh, all right.
So, do I do like this? Do I throw this through? No, it doesn't come through. So what am I doing? What a cool puzzle. All right, let's see.
Yes, sir.
It seems like we can go through with this guy a little bit better.
Board's hurting house. Leave house alone, Nails.
Yeah, this will kill us, obviously. Wait in dark. Oh, nice, a death. You were eaten by a grue. Now, what was going through your head? A pitch-black cave in a Zork game? What did you think was going to happen? You have died. All right. Where do we... Okay, so we saved here. Which we can...
Brog like wood, no talk, much better.
Grue breeding ground. Right. Let's give you a rock.
Rocks.
Always give... What is over here? There are so many different hotspots on here that I...
Yuck. No eat egg. Brog like rocks.
So we can throw eggs over there, which is quite interesting. Is there anything else over here? There's pipe. Pipe.
Nope. Hold still, little torch.
So we can boil the egg.
This seems somehow metaphorical.
Brog not like eggs in a can. Brog not like them. Brog am.
Brog am. So can we throw the boiled one over?
Oh! Egg go boom!
Whee!
Oh, no chess.
It's almost fun in a way, isn't it? All this jumping business when you get the hang of it. I'm not even thinking about the cruise.
The grooves.
Oh dear. Cruise.
Brog found skull. Now Brog need to get skull.
What is going on here?
Brog no good. But Brog get it. Just need time. Brog no good. But Brog get it. Brog get it. Just Brog get it. Just need Brog, no. Brog get it. Just need time. Brog no good. But Brog try. Brog get it. Just need time. No.
No.
Brog like wood no talk much better.
We can make more of these.
You know, I wonder how old Mother Gru is going to feel about us frying up little Junior here.
Well, let's not think about that.
Brog no good. But Brog try.
So it doesn't seem like, you know, if we were to switch, say, over to like the dragon.
Brog much better at this game.
Okay. Oh, it's the skull! I didn't even realize it was the skull. That's hilarious.
Good puzzle. Smart Brog.
I agree. Good Brog. Whoa, we're back here. Okay, I was right.
Castle is Brog's friend. Brog find nice home for Skull. Go to sleep, little Skull.
Yes. Ah, cool.
Pretty castle. Pretty guts.
Guts. Oh, cool. Okay. Got the skull? Okay, okay. So then...
Yes, sir.
So the question now becomes... Was that like... Brog's... Like, this is Brog's land here? This is what he needs to do?
That's the White House, isn't it? Ooh, wow. Before it was condemned.
Because the only thing we can really do here is...
Jeez, what if someone's in the house?
Get that.
I don't want to get caught. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Down.
Hang on. Can we get this sent?
Up.
Like, that means that there's mail to be taken away. I feel like we would want to put something in it, I guess, but...
Don't touch me. I don't...
Where are you taking? Sorry.
Alright, Glorf. Oh, Glorf! Hang on. If we can get that thing mailed, can we stick Glorf inside? Is it Glorf? I've already forgotten the name of it. Glorf. Maybe that's the play here. Aha. Yeah, the sky is nice, right? Look at this. Yo, Gabsy, holy cow, 180. Powerful streak, thank you very much. Alright, so I guess it's good, right? We can leave it. We can't get in here. We gotta go to Hades anyway, because that's where the next one is. Okay. Folks, we have a little bit of movement right here. We're actually we're gaming now. This is crazy. We've still got a lot of stuff that does, you know, we've still got things to get through, but get rid of those, because I guess we're cooking again. All right. Oh, hang on. Very important.
You've got mail.
Okay. Oh, that means we got... Do we get this?
An envelope. But how can we possibly open such a cleverly sealed device? Confounded.
Is that... This is what this is
Brilliant.
for?
Absolutely brilliant.
Incredible. Untie knots. Oh. Oh, okay. Untie knots, you say? I think we have to try this before we go in. I know we're right here, but maybe that has to do with the rope, right?
Traffic.
It's Glorfin time. Where is the thing? Thank you. I was like, where the heck is this? Crossroads. Tell me that this is how we get the rope, huh?
Glorf.
Glorf. Golly. All right. Spent so much time being like, how do I get this stupid rope? I know I need it. Alright, so maybe it's just a matter of throwing the rope up here and then.
It's got to catch somehow. Is there anything you could tie it to?
Snapdragon? And pop? Actually.
That's a rope. That's a rope.
That's a rope. Things with kind of edges on it. The sword we could kind of goof with.
A sword on a noose. I like that. It's like soap on a rope, only a little tougher to market. This sword appears to be of elven workmanship. Standard adventurer wear. You know the type. Very clever. I hope you can climb up there with all this junk you're carrying.
Oh, okay. The Snapdragon kind of made a little bit more sense, right? Because it kind of like snaps, but you just throw the rope up or the sword up there. All right. Okay.
See,
here we go.
We can do this whole adventure thing, you and I, and I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, jeez. I don't love that confidence or lack thereof. Sword on a rope. Okay, we've got a lot to parse through here. So we came through this hole in the ground. This looks to be like some sort of complicated machine. These are two separate punch-ins. You can also move
Don't you remember
this
the
direction.
signs from Port Foozle? It's that totemizer machine, and it's powered up again. They must have discovered an alternative power source, like building treadmills at the local orphanage.
Okay.
Informative, yet deeply disturbing. Sorry I can't help. We never covered this in shop class.
It's the electric totemizer. Poundization, squishization, stampization, permasealization. Manipulation of dials is punishable by totemization, unless you already are scheduled for totemization, in which case you could be moved to the front of the line. Totemization is a registered trademark. Totemizer trademark of Frobos Electric patent number 59980. Squishing rests natural, unnatural, supernatural, and inclinations from subject. Stamping achieves a desirable Inquisition aesthetic. Permasealing ensures permanence of totemization. Registered trademark. This is great.
Kindle.
Can this be didn't know. A lot of text. Who is it that it's talking? So this is the lamp. The lamp is magical. And is allegedly this guy.
My student ID.
Dalbaz of
Fortunately, I cast
Girth.
the Turn embarrassing photo invisible spell on it.
And so we discovered the lantern earlier on, and it's kind of become our sort of sidekick, basically. Okay, so we've got some more back here. What is this? It's nice that they built some seating, so while you're waiting to be totemized, you can be comfortable. Door? Locked.
Red Rock.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this looks like what we need to sort out here is this machine. It doesn't look like I can go over this direction at all. So it looks like we've got this kind of panel here, something up there, and then there's the section a little bit further over. So let's start here. Okay, interesting. Oh no, we can send him to New Jersey. Okay, so that adjusts this thing here. Is
Permaseal, another fine product from the Perma series.
seal. Is this selectable? With open arms. Hey, Weird Brock. Makes me think of that Cleveland tourist video. We're not Detroit. Okay, so what else is up here? Doesn't seem like the permaseal thing can be messed with. Alright, so there's a punch-in. Two different punch-ins. One's this one. Oh, good. Look at all these wheels.
You think those cranky Inquisition creeps want us to be doing this? You think that creepy crank with the big swirly mustache wants us to be doing this?
No, probably not, but we must twiddle.
Hey, what you planning to do with that switch, huh? You're not thinking of pulling it, are you?
We saved, right? This looks like it's missing something, doesn't it? Okay. So let's see. one. Thing goes in the top. With 4 options here. Yeah, that's the one I messed up. We're not Detroit. So it gets pounded here, squished here, stamped here, and then perma-sealed here. There is a 5th step that is not outlined on this bit here. Fate worse than death. Doesn't look like I can really... Okay, it's purple now. So this, I think that's purple, right? Or pink?
Yeegram.
Will Yeegram that? It's changed color, most importantly. So what goes in here then? Because presumably this is where the machine begins. What does that adjust? Like that light turns on when we goof with that part. These don't seem to do anything. I don't know. You know, me and color puzzles, I'm real good. Real good. It doesn't look like anything other than the switch is selectable. Then it's just these 3 kind of wheels. I can't seem to exit through that doorway. Alright, if I get too stuck on here, the thing is we can jump into the other time portal still. And kind of keep it moving along here. It doesn't seem like this matters, right? Like, we can set it to New Jersey, and it, at the moment, it does not seem to make a difference. These are the only interactable things on this screen. Yeah, let's change color. So the permaseal color will change. If I change it to infinity. Yeah, okay. So that just affects this thing. This thing is affected by that. This color here must have something to do with this, right? Yeah, it's already changed. So it's, I think it's remained the same color up there. That's sort of like, yeah, that other color. Like a purple pink thing. That's green now, though. Oh, we're going to get totemized? Oh, I don't think that this was... It's not exactly what I had anticipated here. Oh, he seemed to be fine. We're good. Right? Oh no, we're being sent to New Jersey. No! Stop the bus! Stop the bus! That's hilarious. Jeez, on the turnpike, no less, either. You are teleported to Newark, New Jersey, where you get gainful employment as an insurance adjuster, buy a condo, and eventually die of arteriosclerosis at the age of 86. You've been totemized. 674, though. Executive spell manager. Okay. There's worse ways to go, I guess. Shout out New Jersey.
Don't you remember the signs from Port Foozle? It's that totemizer machine, and it's powered up again. They must have discovered an alternative power source, like building treadmills at the local orphanage.
So... if I tinker with that,
Hey,
you can see...
What you planning to do with that switch, huh?
It's
You're not
red
thinking of
again.
Pulling it, are you?
I guess I don't really understand what the purpose of this is yet. Because it seems like when it's green, we die, right? We must have to put something else in the machine or something. Or maybe there's a time where we're going to require being totemized. We'll have to think about that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Hades again now that we know how to at least enter the other one here. It is possible maybe we need to get a third totem of some sort. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do that exactly. It just seems like we get we totemize ourselves, but maybe we can collect another person, another thing to be totemized, and we can send them to New Jersey. Okay, so once again, activate time tunnel.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, we'll start with the dragon again. Just work it left to right here.
Oh, what an attractive little archipelago. This is my idea of a vacation, a little fun, a little sun, and I don't have any. Hey, can we get a few drinks around here? Oh, the kind with the little umbrellas?
Okay, this is definitely good for... Uh-oh. Yes, we had to get another spell that allowed us to open the tunnels. It wasn't very explicit in that. What is this? I don't know what this is. These, like... I don't know what they are. We have them now, though. Floaty? Yeah, might be. Might be floaties. Oh, hello. Right, we had to plug up the nose here, right? I remember this from the book. don't know if that worked exactly the way we wanted it to. Okay, I'm gonna have to reference that book again, aren't I? Why does the book have to be so far away? Oh, hello.
Well, that's an air pump. So, let's pump some air.
Okay. Air pump. This game is so crazy.
What was that? Oh, dear God, it's a dragon.
What is this game? Okay, in we go.
Hello? Hello? What's going on up there?
It's like a thing, doesn't it? Is there anything actually selectable here? We can just go deeper into the throat here. Okay. Let's make a save. Air pump. Oh, it's the
That would be a coconut. Oh, yeah. The coconut of Gwendor. I was looking for that nut.
Oh boy, what a reading. Phrasing.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I can climb up?
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello? Oh. Hello there. That's all. Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello? Oh, that's odd.
You know, my hyperactive superego is composed of complex neuroses. Usually keep me from doing things like touching a dragon's tooth.
Just hold the rope, please. Thanks, mate.
Did he not make it? I take it. Okay, I'm gonna keep the rope. Thank you for the rope.
Oh, come on! I mean, you gotta be a moron to perform an impromptu root canal on a sleeping dragon. It just isn't done. I mean, you know, that would make an excellent popping utensil. But I really don't want to make any dragons, you know, uncomfortable. That would be.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello?
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Hello there.
Mercy blows!
Hello? Did you get the rope?
Those up must come down.
Hello?
That's called nature.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello?
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Okay. The dragon slowly closes his mouth and dips his head back beneath the surface with no means of escape. You have a choice between drowning and taking an apartment in the Watch Dragon Arms apartments with Sneffel. You take the partially furnished spare loft behind the uvula. Over the years, you find Sneffel to be a decent enough roommate, much better anyhow than the slobs down in the lower spleen where the dog won't stop barking. You've been swallowed whole. Score is a 695 out of a possible 1,000. Hello. Okay. We must have. Do we work? Do we need to work quicker?
Oh, come on! I mean, you gotta be a moron to perform an impromptu root canal on a sleeping dragon. It just isn't done.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I can climb up?
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate. You know, my hyperactive superego is composed of complex neuroses, that usually keep me from doing things like touching a dragon's tooth.
Just hold the rope, please. Thanks, mate.
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was
Was this stupid? Is this stuff stupid?
Hey, what goes up must come down. That's called nature. Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Okay, does that kill us, I guess, as well then? Yes. Weight in Dragon's Mouth. Okay, so there's... I don't think it's a time thing. It must be like I must have to do it in a different order or something. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the dragon's mouth. All right. What time we have here? Oh, we're doing good. We have Bonnie treats. Yes, we just got one in from Havorius. Let me see if I can go get the dog quick. Just throw you to a brief BRB screen. We'll be right back to the game in just a minute. Alrighty, folks. Nice quick one there. We have Bonnie up close and personal here for a treat from Havorius. Thank you very much for the treat, Havorius. That's a big one, big chunk. There we go. All right. That's it, Bon. We've typically been kind of like logging them up a little bit where, you know, anytime that she comes in for a treat, it's like 2 or 3 of them. And that time I was on the treat pretty quick. So I think she was sitting there looking at me being like, where are the rest? Just keep an eye on the grub time here. 15. Cool. All right. So yeah, this is kind of a weird one, right? So we know that we need this.
Oh, come on! I mean, you gotta be a moron to perform an impromptu root canal on a sleeping dragon. It just isn't done. I mean...
So does this actually end everything for us here?
I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid. Hey, the up must come down. That's called nature.
Darg.
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Okay, so that isolates that being the problem there. It sort of makes sense. A little bit. Alright, so let's get to what we want. We want the coconut for sure.
That would be a coconut. Oh yeah, the coconut of Gwendor. I was looking for that nut.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I could climb up?
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate. Oh, come on. I mean, you gotta be a moron to perform an impromptu root canal on a sleeping dragon. It just isn't done.
Hello there? Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello? Oh, that's odd.
You know, my hyperactive superego is composed of complex neuroses, you know, that usually keep me from doing things like touching a dragon's tooth.
Just hold the rope, please. Thanks, mate.
Right. So am I supposed to do like, maybe I'm not supposed to tie it to this. Can I tie it to like this or something? No. Maybe I'm supposed to tie it to one of these before I pop it.
You ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard!
LeChuck, is that you?
Yeah.
Hello there? Hello?
You ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose?
Did you get the rope?
This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard!
Oh, that's odd.
Okay, I have an idea. Are you going? Are you doing anything? Did you want the coconut?
You know, that would make an excellent popping utensil. But I really don't want to make any dragons, you know, uncomfortable. That would be.
I have to kind of keep in mind that I have... We have the other guy as well, I guess. Although, I'm not sure if he's gonna make it all the way in here. The Brog guy. I thought maybe you could attach...
You ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard! She blows!
That is such a funny little part.
Must come down. That's called nature.
So then can I, like, go climb out of the nose? Or is this me dying right here?
Well, I'm not going to dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Okay. I'm, like, not trying to be stupid here, but... there must be a way out of this, right? So those are jammed in there. I'm really quick, just because I'm kind of curious. And did we go over to this one? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Let's go home, okay?
We'll try Brog, just to see. Maybe there's a little sum for Brog in there. Do 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 do.
Yes, dude.
Do 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 do. I have a feeling. Yeah.
Brog can't swim. No. Brog won't go back now.
Yeah, it looks like we can't do anything with Brog, which I had a feeling. We did a little bit with the dragon last time, so I wasn't really sure. Maybe that's
Yes, dude.
something we could do with that.
Oh, what an attractive little archipelago. This is my idea of a vacation, a little fun, a little sun, and I don't have a nose cream. Oh, the kind with the little umbrellas?
What's the deal with that, I wonder?
Well, that's an air pump. So, let's pump some air.
If there's anything else, right? Ooh, what are we doing here? Nothing out in the wide open sea. So this must be correct in that we have to put these into the nose and pump them out, because that's what gets this opened up.
Oh, dear God, it's a dragon.
Hello? Hello? What's going on up there?
ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard!
That would be a coconut. Oh yeah, the coconut of Gwendor. I was looking for that nut.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I can climb up?
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate. Oh, come on! I mean, you gotta be a moron to perform an impromptu root canal on a sleeping dragon. It just isn't done. Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Hello there? Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello?
Interesting that we can put it down here on the tongue as well.
Hello, anybody? I don't mean to be a bother, but my ice is starting to melt.
You know, my hyperactive superego is composed of complex neuroses, that usually keep me from doing things like touching a dragon's tooth.
Just hold the rope, please. Thanks, mate. Hello there? Hello?
Like inner Guybrush Threepwood is like, how do we get this guy just to remain stuck down there forever? I don't know. This is an interesting puzzle. We just get the...
Hey, how convenient. We could put something there.
There it is. Okay, there we go.
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
There it is. Okay, so if we have the coconut... Where did it land? If we have the coconut, we can't exit it. Where did the coconut go? Oh dear. We've made a huge mistake. I don't know what this does at all. We have rope now, right? We took the rope with us? We did not take the rope. I wonder if this is unwinnable now. Yeah, I guess it is at the bottom of the ocean, unless it's like stuck on something. I was hoping it was gonna get like hooked on one of these like it gets stuck on this little tip of that that little thing or something. Okay, so I guess we need to think about this again. So coconut is good.
Since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I could climb up?
Here you go, pal. Take mine. Because I ain't tying nothing to no dragon's tooth. You got that? It's not that I'm afraid of anything. It's just that it's just that it isn't sanitary.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate. I'd invite you down, but the place is a mess and I'm naked. Cheers!
Somehow, I don't think that was its intended usage.
Did it let you keep playing? Okay, that's hilarious that you're basically able to do that.
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate.
Okay. I suspect that we've lost. But that's actually really funny that that's an option. I thought I tried doing that before.
That would be a coconut. Oh, yeah. The coconut of Gwendor. I was looking for that nut.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I could climb up?
That's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate.
You ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard!
Hey, how convenient. We could put something there.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope?
Can we combine them, I guess?
Did you get the rope? That's odd. Hello? Oh, that's odd.
Okay, so I do think that this needs to go in there. That makes sense.
Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello there? Hello? Oh, that's odd. Did you get the rope? Hello? Oh, that's odd.
You know, my hyperactive superego is composed of complex neuroses. Usually keep me from doing things like touching
Did you get the rope?
Just hold the rope, please. Thanks, mate.
I don't know exactly what was supposed to just happen. Like, did he die? Did he fall? We might never know. And if I pick the rope up, I'm gonna start yelling about the rope again.
Hello there? Hello?
Yeah.
Did you get the rope?
Dude.
Hello? Oh, that's odd.
Like, what is he doing down there? This is the worst guy climbing out of a dragon ever. It's a short list. But like, I don't understand what that guy needs other than exactly what we've done. So if I pop this, this does get the coconut out, which is great. Maybe I'm supposed to leave like this and then pop from out here? Or can I grab the... Okay. Can we take this now?
Oh, come on! I mean, you gotta be a more...
Maybe we can see it get popped. Must be maybe something like this. Maybe I did it in the wrong order. So now I can't get in. Now I can't pop it either. Okay. Okay. Get the coconut. Put the coconut away. Turn around.
Actually, since you're there, maybe you could help me out. I'm trying to make myself a pina colada down here and I'm running short on ingredients. So I need to run to the store to pick up a coconut. If I throw you a rope, could you tie it to one of the dragon's teeth so I could climb up?
Give me your dang rope now.
It's a rope, all right. Thanks, mate.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello there.
So that's good.
Hello?
I'm gonna grab this just in case,
Did you
right?
get... Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope?
He's still yelling.
Hello? Oh, that's odd.
Okay. So if I pop one of them, the other one should... Okay, this seems good. Let me save because I don't think I can go through the rope thing again. Do you have the rope? So that, what did that do? Maybe I have to go back in. Okay, I am. I think I might have it.
Hello there. Hello? Did you get the rope?
Oh my god, this rope
Hello?
guy.
Did you get the rope? Hello?
I don't understand where is this like it ties it up. That's what happens if I do that one. Ooh, I went the wrong way. We have to attach it to that thing. I mean, I'm sure it's right there. Okay, we've got to be close. We have got to be close. Can we use the rope on anything else? I'm curious about this. No, I can just wiggle the finger there for some reason. Can I get back to... What is going on? How come I can't... There we go. I must have been missing a little spot, I guess. The anchor puzzle. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of puzzles actually in that game where once you do it, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Hello? Did you get the rope?
Oh, please. Please with the rope.
Hello there? Hello? Did you get the rope?
You ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seat.
Hello there? Hello? Did you get the rope? Hello? Oh, that's odd.
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but that was stupid.
Trying to rescue a coconut.
Hello there? Hello? Did you get the rope?
I don't know where the rope is. It should be available,
You
right?
ever been stuffed in a dragon's nose? This ain't funny, you sick seafaring bastard!
Hello there?
She blows!
Hello? Did you get the rope?
Those up must come down.
There it was. That was what it was. Okay. The thing is, it looked like it was going in the two nostril things.
That was easy.
So
All
I did.
we had to do was tickle a freaking dragon, fly into his mouth, send the guy to his doom, and shoot an inflatable sea captain out of his nose. I wish everything in life was so simple.
Okay. So I went inside thinking that I could like tie it to something else. Do you know what I mean? So that I could follow the rope back or something. And that's why I was like, where's the rope? Like, it's not there. But I guess it was sort of showing us that it was a different outcome anytime that we popped LeChuck versus popped this, because he's like, oh, what goes up, what goes down? And like the other one was just like, that was stupid type of a thing. But it wasn't really clear why. That's a tough puzzle. That is a really tough one. We got there though. We got our coconut.
Good work, kid.
Ah, that makes sense, Galaxy, yeah. Alright, we have the coconut. One more treasure to go, which is the cube, I believe. Check my notes. The cube of something. Existence is what I wrote? I don't know if that's right. The cube of cubeness. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the Inquisition.
Good evening, Grand Inquisitor.
They're rioting in the streets, you know. There's even talk of a magic rebellion. Those imbeciles. If only they knew how much I care.
You ever tried just talking to them?
Everything's so messed up. I mean, that's not even the worst of it. I just killed my college roommate. Or at least I thought I did, but apparently some idiot is carting him around the underground in a magic lamp. My men don't... If my men don't find him soon, they could ruin everything.
Come on now. Don't cry, Mr. Inquisitor.
Yannick, please.
Yannick, you think you've got it bad. I let the love of my life slip through my fingers over a stupid game of strip, roof, fire, and water.
Oh, At least you had one.
Never even knew her name. I'm gonna be crying too. Look, I wasn't gonna say this, but if I tell you where you can find that idiot and the lamp guy, that make you feel any better?
Jack, would you?
2 words. Time tunnels. Didn't you ever see the Great Underground Adventure 3?
Of course. Thank you, Jack.
Ah, forget it. Now, pull yourself together, man. This is embarrassing.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Now, come on. Where's that tyrannical madman? Huh? Do the face. Give me that mean face. Now, where were we?
Guards.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the Frobozz Electric Hungus Prod.
Hungus Prod, right, let's go.
You pathetic fool.
That's my guy. Hungus Prod.
This game is great, isn't it? Alright. The good old Hungus Prod. Alright, so I guess we move on. I think we're basically done here in Hades, so I'm going to leave. Yeah, well, we should
Now you
save.
look like us, which is an improvement, but you're still not getting by.
We'll head on over to the other side here quick, though, first. This is the sound of success here. Shaft. These are all done. I can cross literally everything off of my list. So we just need to find, I guess, one other time tunnel, right? Rod. Map goes in. Yeah, let's go to the monastery. I have to believe that this is where we gotta go. Or do I have to do this again? I guess they leave you with the sword in case you need to use it again, I guess, in a different capacity. Maybe we want to go to the Hall of Inquisition? We'll do a little confrontation. Is that how this needs to work here? This is...
You think those cranky Inquisition creeps want us to be doing this? You think that creepy crank with a big swirly mustache wants us to be doing this?
Alright, I should probably save one more time here. Because I think we're going to die a few times before we're able to sort of understand exactly what we need to do here. Yeah, so the puzzle there is like that the sword gets stuck like a grappling hook up at the top and we can basically pull ourselves through the vent. It's a little bit of a stretch. So this one's going right to the Inquisition. So maybe this will get us to the right spot.
Oh, this is downright embarrassing.
Totem-like, you sit very still in the empty hallway. You sit still for a while longer, and as the minutes tick by, one thing suddenly becomes clear. You're not going to be moving ever again. You will never die. Over the years, you'll come up with 400,000 phrases synonymous with boredom. Eventually, you are found and spent the rest of eternity only known as Mrs. Peeper's paperweight. You've been totemized. Oh, we moved up to Vice Wizard, though. That's kind of nice. All right, give me 1 sec, folks. I'm just going to really quick help me out with one thing. Be right back. All right, sorry for the break. I thought that was going to take 1 second, and it took a couple minutes. All right. We are back. Oh, of course, an ad runs, naturally. Miss Peeper is a character in another Zork game. Oh, excellent. Nice. So this does totemize us, therefore, I suppose, killing us.
Informative, yet deeply disturbing. Sorry I can't help. We never covered this in shop class.
Ensures permanence of totemization. So maybe we need to change something. With that part. Like, does this change if we do this? We've changed basically so the light turned to the purpley color. Hit the space bar on accident there, so I think we just missed the part that we always see. Because if this does work, maybe we end up at the Inquisition, but we can move around.
You're sitting on my head.
9,942 bottles of mead on the wall. 9,942 bottles of mead. You take one down and pass it around. 9,941 bottles of mead on the wall. 9,000.
Okay, let's... Many mead on wall. Save. Okay. So that's where we came from.
Hey, you guys! Down here! Thanks. When they left me behind in the bin, I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. Oh no. You guys are totems too.
Yeah, we all got squished. What did you do?
I was part of the resistance. You know, the magic underground. There's a whole movement in the streets.
Ugh. Well, somebody better clean it up. You can get a pretty stiff fine for that sort of thing.
Now that's a rule I can live by.
And to think your people once ruled the Empire. Arrest the flathead.
Wait, it's not what you think.
Oh, really? What am I thinking?
Gee, it's hard to tell. There's so much interference coming from your mustache. You're out of milk. And, your pants are chafing you. And you're going to totemize every magic creature in the Empire. And here I thought that oppressing the regular folks was enough of a full-time job. Busy, busy, busy.
For you, I'll make the time. Take her to the totemizer.
What, over a bit of paint?
Well, listen, it doesn't matter what you do, telepath. Your species, like all magic, has been declared extinct. Take her to the totemizer.
What? No rack? No gallows? What kind of loser Inquisition is this?
It's attitude like that that have made the House of Flathead what it is today. Fallen!
All right. Well, we got another totem. Cool. It must be important for this whenever we find this other thing here, which looks like, is it over here? Closing the time tunnels. Oh, button. Let me, before I do anything else, I'm just going to re-save that so we don't have to always see that cutscene every time. As charming as it was.
The history of Zork was rarely a chronological study until the Inquisition officially sealed the ancient network of time tunnels that runs beneath the Empire. History in Zork now happens but once, and there are, as the Quendorian schoolchildren are known to say, no backsies.
That.
The history of Zork was rarely a chronological study until the Inquisition officially sealed the ancient network of time tunnels that runs beneath the Empire. History in Zork now happens but once, and there are, as...
Okay. So that broke. I don't know what that means for us.
A sword on a noose. I like that. It's like soap on a rope, only a little tougher to market.
Can we use the rope here or something? We can. Give you my hammer. Give you my sword and my axe. Shovel and my shovel.
Narwhal.
What is it that you want me to do, game? Okay. What else is in here? We'll come back to this in a minute. So there's some other things. We're in like a museum, I guess, I take it? That was where we were before. Door. Okay, this is the door back to the rest of the game. The Flatheadian Fudge Fiasco.
Havoc struck Gwendor when the Wizard of Frobos, the court magician of Lord Dimwit Flathead, accidentally transformed Dimwit's famed castle, Flatheadia, into a mountain of fudge. In one errant stroke of wayward magic, the wizard simultaneously destroyed both the skyline and the waistline of the House of Flathead.
Okay, I don't see anything selectable here. Just the button, which we've hit. The Perils of Magic, the Grand Inquisition exhibit. Steppentherax Monastery. The Endless Fire. Okay.
In 773 GUE, a local civil servant caused unspeakable devastation to the city of Marilon when he attempted to cast Zemdor, a spell that turns originals into triplicate, and accidentally cast Zimbor, a spell designed to turn one really big city into lots of tiny little ashes. He reportedly apologized to the city with the words, "Whoops, my bad." In seven...
I wasn't sure if we could interact with anything else there.
In the mid-10th century GUE, a group of rogue alchemists seeking the fifth element of the quintessence of immortality released a vengeful force known as the Nemesis. The Nemesis tormented innocents, and a great many less than innocents, when innocents could not be located, throughout the Eastlands.
Okay, so we're on the other side of the fence from earlier, I see. Old death ray, what the heck? Okay, are these like signals, I guess? Abandoned post, apprehend goatfish for interrogation, drop a large bomb here, all guards come immediately, shoot to kill. All guards take off early tonight, you deserve it, babies. Put all the citizens of Port Foozle into a large blender. Do the thing that causes the moon to fall apart and crash down. Message center down. Totemize whoever is responsible. The empty one. Release the Memblath's death ray. Yes. Summon Brother Eagle. DJ Seke Medule. Bring Seke Medule. What is this? Oh, there is something. There you are. Oops. I see. That could be a
This
problem.
looks like some kind of wacko communication device the guards here must use. Yannick sure do like his toys, don't he?
Okay, so I can send a message. This really is Gabriel Knight. Should we do the one where it's like abandoned post? Or I guess not abandoned post, like take the night off. I think we do. I think we do take the night off. It's that one. Try to really quick jot these down. Okay. Oh. Oops.
Jeez, I'm sorry, kid. Looks like you're on the Inquisition's most wanted list, thanks to me. If it's any consolation, I think you're much better looking than the police sketch.
Take Omega Hammer. As your body is scattered from Port Foozle to Froon, you recall that that 3 PSI wraps, 2 PSI wraps, and 1 Pi wrap. 1 PI wrap. Spells the message drop a large bomb here. Your consolation is that part of you landed on the Grand Inquisitioner and knocked a contact lens out. Okay, I now understand how that works. I did not understand that exactly beforehand. I didn't realize that I'd be removing something from it. I thought I had to actually kind of enter the message in, and it would have started with the Omega one. I thought that this was the first one I was about to enter in.
This looks like some kind of wacko communication device.
I need to take this one out.
Yannick sure do like his toys, don't he?
I think. Yeah, there we go.
I'd say the Inquisition has way too much time on its hands.
Destroy the moon. I'm assuming we need to use this maybe. You get this. How about that? Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay.
Narwhal.
Okay. So.
Yes, dude.
I'm assuming we need to take her across, right? FMV is so great.
Sweet Yorick. God, does it feel great to get out and stretch. Look, it's Foozle. Minus a whole lot of barbed wire and a few redcoats running around. I remember these good old days when we were between Inquisitions.
Right, so if I recall correctly here, the cube was won by Jack in a game. Fananucci or something like that. I think that's here then, I imagine. Do a little spin around to make sure there's no helpful inventory out here, perhaps, mayhaps. Ladies' Night beckoning us. Seems like that's where we can go.
Anybody home in there?
Hey! Oh, just your luck. It's ladies' night. Come on in and save me a dance.
I haven't danced in a long time.
Jeez, it's really bumping in here, huh? All right, she's like a mind reader, right?
I love the lovely ladies.
I'm beginning to sense this mission is fraught with peril.
I like all of the sounds that there are tons of people here and there literally is there's no one.
Of course you do. Want some rye?
Of course you do. What is this horrible sound?
Of course you do. High rollers only. Whoa, sorry. High rollers only.
Oh, I want to be a high roller.
Want some rye?
Of course you do. Oh, here we go. Alpine's Quandary. Become a high roller. Perfect. Oh my gosh, horrible noise. Hang on, probably should read the instructions maybe? Is there instructions? Of course not. Oh no. Is this telling me... Is this math? Are we mathing right now? What is this horrendous noise? It really needs to stop. It is a fly, okay. Maybe there's something we can do about the fly. Oh my god, it's horrible. I'm gonna sit outside for a minute. So it looks... I think that we may have to try to get that fly, perhaps, on... like, by hitting it with the dart on the dartboard. I'm assuming that's what that other noise is. But there's probably a more clever solution to this. The thing is, the area is so dark that I can't actually see anything. So I don't even know if we're actually throwing anything. So I think maybe it's just whatever. We're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so we have divided by minus equals. So what's the number that we need, I guess? So 4 divided by 1. Oh, I have to do the equation correctly. This is terrible. This is literally a nightmare. That's not correct, obviously. So 4 divided by 2, I guess. Well, that's 2, though, isn't it? Plus 1 is 3. Three divided by 1. Oh, this is awful. This is just awful. Why would they make me do this on stream? Stream is canceled indefinitely. Yeah, this is terrible. And the fly noise just to bring it home, by the way. I literally cannot think in there. So at the moment, I've left them all in there, but we have basically 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? You know what I'm gonna do? Let's make a save here. Why did it have to be math?